Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer weekly race. We got several great runners here. We got close to 18 runners here right now, but we're going to be showcasing 4 of those lovely people here today. Leslie Pro, Human Mustard, Fonzie Dude, and Ace of Arrows. My name is The Shades, and joining me is my partner and co-commentator, Matty J. Matty, how we doing?
Hey, hello, everybody. I'm doing good. Wait, have we worked here with each other before?
I'm pretty sure we have. Yes.
You know, I'm still new to the commentary, to the video game commentary game. This is the very first time we're working together. How weird! Yeah. This is weird.
It's a little interesting indeed. So yeah, we're gonna be taking care of this here in just a little bit. In fact, I think most of our runners are just about ready to go. Let me double check that myself.
Yeah, I'll for those wondering, I'll be giving you abreast of what's on your screens as it happens. The Shades over here will keep an eye on the IRC chat because, as you mentioned, 18 total players trying to get the Bowser first. So it'll be very chaotic. That being said, you know how this thing usually works. It's Mario 3 randomized. Really, all it is everything has been randomized. The levels, the enemy placement, the cards, everything. We'll explain as we go along. But the basic gist of it is, if we start on World 1, blame Fred.
All right, so we are just about ready to get this underway. In fact, I'm going to be the one that's going to be unleashing the gates here. So let me just do this here in just a second. Let's see.
You have the proverbial gun.
Indeed. So let's get this race underway, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen of the Mushroom Kingdom, I have one question for you at this time. Are you ready for some rando? All right, most of our runners getting ready to launch themselves here. Let's see how this goes. And we're off! And we start off in Pipeland.
The Pipeland, World 7 is our first world. And we're off. We check the free pipe to find ourselves in the middle of the place. But we will find some checks. For first world is the hand. One of the hands. So we find out the hands will hand out hammer suits.
Ooh, early hammer suit. That is
so
going to be
3
really
hammer
helpful.
Suits out of 4 on our screens, and of course, I believe that is human mustard
taking it for a route. Yep.
With World 1-1, everyone's going for the fortress early. And I think people are 2 of the 3 using the hammer suits right off the bat.
Actually, only 1 of the 3 is using the hammer suits. The other ones are just going standard small Mario.
They were actually 2 of them, and then one of them, I believe Ace of Arrows already lost his suit.
Yeah, that's a shame. You know, hammer suit is too good to pass up early.
But there's the idea that now you know there's at least 2 more hand levels with those same hammer suits. So at this point, not exactly the biggest loss here. As we see, the enemy placement and world placement are very different. The pipe management is as well. So you go into one pipe, it will not go to where you think it will go. The search is, of course, especially in World 7, you want to find the one to the land of happy. And I think, am I wrong? Did we find it? No, we got the troll pipe. That's what happened.
Yep.
We got the troll pipe.
Fonzie picking up a hammer, so that might help him out later on.
Hammers, for those who are new around here, they break rocks, and they also break locks. And we got our first hit. It's Ace of Arrows.
Oh, and Leslie right behind him.
Right behind them. One big thing here. Life management will be, especially in this world, is going to be a thing. Of course, there are some levels that were hard-coded, including the piranhas. the piranhas here, because well, you can't really put a hammer brother there.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to do. And we pick up a hammer, as you've mentioned.
Yep. There's a hammer. Oh, and Leslie taking another. That PD piranha just not playing nice with it. Oh God, we got Big Bertha.
We have Big Bertha, and did we nom?
Nope, not quite, but
not
came close.
Quite, but ooh.
Big Bertha in the big small world. Go figure. Oh, and another piranha attack.
And another piranha attack. So you have to dodge the big enemies and Big Bertha, the boss bass, if you will.
Yep, boss bass on the loose, as Norasher points out in the chat. Oh my lord, this is gonna be an intense race already. Ooh, what do we find here for race? Ooh, Tanuki. Oh, nope. Hammer suit.
Hammer suit found. Usually this is where the Tanuki suit will be found here, but again, I guess randomized in this particular case.
Oh yeah, the lovely.
We have a mushroom visit with a. We have a mushroom visit with a mushroom for human mustard.
Oh, and Fonzie do taking a death to another PD piranha.
Mm-hmm. And now we have one of the not the most difficult fortress to kick us off. Oh, and Ace of Arrows takes a death in that fortress.
Oh, that dungeon is not gonna play nice with him.
This is where you would have been happy to have a cloud at that stage, but that's not the luxury we have here.
Indeed. In fact, the deaths are racking up. We got our first game over from Fonzie.
We have our first game over. Which, by the way, usually they are rare, but in this case, I'm not exactly surprised. We have a particularly rough stretch of land to start us off this evening.
Yeah, these deaths are good. This is how we're starting the race, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a good sign.
Which usually means it's going to get a little easier down the line, usually. But that's not a guarantee. Just going off of on experience, if you will.
Oh, clever trick here by Ace of Arrows, using a bit of a glitch there to phase through the wall and gets right to the boss.
Good glitching there, and there down goes the boom boom. We have our first fortress down,
and not too far. Oh, we got a swallow.
Nom 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 nom.
Fonzie got nom.
Fonzie got the nom. Big boss bass went, where do you think you're going? Nom nom.
Ace Arrows now trying to make their way through this level here. Gets
and
through.
Leslie gets it through. We have a P-Wing.
Ooh.
That's going to be that would have been useful in the first piranha plant, but.
Indeed, but we're on our way to the airship now. So Ace of Arrows will be the first of our runners to make it to the boss area, though Leslie right on his heels. So it is definitely between those two right now. And hello, Morton Cooper Jr.
Morton Cooper takes one hit, 2 hits, but it was swole.
Yeah,
big dude with the stun lock, but we take care of that. Ace Arrows, and of course Leslie Pro will join in just a few seconds. We're about to find out what we have in the letter.
Oh!
World number 2, who died?
Leslie came close. She took a hit there, but he got it.
There you go.
So he's on.
And hey, don't forget to subscribe. Do what the king says. There you go. First letter gives us. Actually, no. This is the World 7, so we don't get a freebie here.
Oh, we're going all the way to World 1.
And
oh no, we got an ice level.
Ice level
a big boss bass as well.
And this is the one you have to fly in, and boss bass respawns. Folks, we have a troll seed.
Oh, this is an epic troll seed here.
This is a troll seed, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you could not ask for a worse combination here. Because this is one of the most notorious. The only hope is that they're. Oh, it killed the Koopa.
He was trying to use the block, but usually that means, no, he's good. Just has to avoid that, and he does.
Takes a little bit of a hit there, but he gets through.
He gets through it, no problemo. Picks up another card here.
That's a heck of a fight there as Human Mustard now finishing off Boom Boom. And Fonzie Dude on his way to the airship. Oh, we got an end card.
We have an end card. Once again, everything's randomized, so what you see on the screen is not what happens. Ace of Arrows. Not exactly opting for it here. I've seen the strategy where they just want to get the end cards out of the way and get out and just keep going and not pick up items and it just bits them into behind.
We'll see if that gamble pays off for Ace of Arrows later. Let's see.
Meanwhile,
Leslie now running it.
Looking at it, making the same mistakes.
Yep, making the same strategy there. Gonna skip that. And now they're both in sync here going into...
This is World 5-8.
Yeah, both of them are practically in sync here in 5-8.
Practically until Ace Arrows. Going down.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. He's on his last life, too.
Yeah. He's got a star. He's got a star, so he's gonna get through some of it.
Leslie now taking a bit of a time loss there, but needs it because she's
we got a game over.
Oh no! Game over for Ace.
Got caught with a Paracupa.
Not fun.
He's gonna have to repeat that all again and meet up with that boss bass.
As if he didn't have
Leslie
that is punishment there.
With the World 5 Fortress in the sky. Managed to go through it very nicely, as a matter of fact. Gotta throw some fire at the Boom Boom, and down it goes. That's gonna break up the lock.
Meanwhile, we've got both Human Mustard and Fonzie Dude pretty much meeting up with Ace now over here. They're all pretty much gotten to the same level. In fact, Fonzie Dude now has jumped ahead of Ace, playing catch-up.
Again, it's very interesting. I believe some of them do have the hammer, but it is a case of they want to keep it for later. But you want to quit if you want to go through it and just avoid that fortress. The hammer was indeed an option.
And we got another Boss Bass here on Leslie's end. Boss Bass just does not want to stay hidden. He wants to come out to play.
Not messing around. Meanwhile, Ace Arrows takes a hit, but makes it through that.
Definitely not going to make the same mistake twice there.
We have an end card. What do we have in the end card department now?
Looks like it's another skip there. Nobody wants to play the game.
No one wants to collect items just yet. And the weird part is there could be hammers. There could be hammer suits. There could be P-Wings.
Oh, wait a minute. Human Mustard's playing it.
There we go. He's already got 3. Makes his first mistake. He's got 3 there. What do we have? Not much. Just a couple. Just a leaf and a Tanuki suit.
A leaf, fire. Yeah. Ooh, got a Tanuki suit out of it. That's still a pretty good play.
Yeah.
And another Hammer Brothers suit for Leslie.
Again, as we discussed, the hand levels always the same item. So we will be seeing another hammer suit in this game, guaranteed.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a really helpful item because the hammer suit is probably one of the best power-ups you can get in this game. So,
it is the kill Bowser button. The frame rate is what you get several hits per frame. So you could shoot 2 or 3 hammers, 2 or 3 up to 5 hammers, I think, and then that takes down Koopa at the very end of the game. Very important.
Yep, Leslie now finishing up. I think that's Iggy Koopa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was 2. That was 3 hits. So, but she finishes off first here.
Yeah, Leslie finishing off Iggy Koopa there, finishing up in World 2 or World 1, however you want to put it, and is moving on.
And what do we have in Peach's letter this time? There will be a thing. It's a frog suit.
Frog suit. Oh, perfect time.
We check our free pipe and we find out that it is the God pipe.
Straight to the end. You could not ask for a better bit of randomness there.
We have a slick World 3.
That is a huge bit of luck there, as if Leslie needed any more luck. Just
Now,
immediately
keep in mind,
going straight to the ball.
Standard strategy when it comes to racing is check your free pipe. That means everyone has access to that free pipe, though. Leslie ran in a bit of bad luck with the airship.
Yeah,
She's got to wing it.
There.
I cannot blame her. Or him.
Yeah, I think that's a guy, actually.
I
know
apologize
it's hard to tell. Trust me, it's hard to tell. The name kind of throws you off. But nonetheless, Leslie finishing up here in World 3 boss, getting straight ahead. Meanwhile, Ace been working on Iggy as Human Mustard finishing up Iggy. Getting the early grab there.
That's 3. We have a 4-hitter here.
And we got Wendy
that was
Koopa.
A 4-hitter. That was 1 hit.
Actually, I think that was the second hit.
That was second hit, yeah. Do we have a third
trying to
hit?
dodge those, there we go!
A vanilla Wendy, but a stun lock. And now everyone else is joining in on the fun. They find out what they have.
Yeah, the only
Ace
thing that kept
was
Leslie
finishing
from
up first here because of that one error.
Actually,
Oh, no, actually, he
Ace
just
is
finished up, yes. So,
he just finished last. Actually,
He just finished
Leslie
last. Excuse me.
first.
Oh
No, he's not taking the secret path. Oh, no! He has no idea what he just skipped as we head into World 6.
Check your free pipes, ladies and gentlemen.
That mistake is going to cost him dearly, and he has no idea.
This could be a case of he might be hunting for items, but even then, this is a race. Skip World 3, get the World 6 like we just saw. We checked the free pipe. For World 6, what do we have here? No bridge. That means we gotta go through the entire thing.
Not fun. Not fun at all. Couldn't get the same luck twice, I guess. However, this does give us a very unique opportunity as we go through the Skyworld stage.
Meanwhile, we see Leslie Pro going through one of 2 auto-scrollers left in the game, as you've noticed. Every other auto-scroller has been de-auto-scrolled for the sake of speed running. However, it does change the strategy of a thing. You were going to say about our little announcement here.
Yes, we have a big announcement to everyone who's paying attention right now. If you guys are interested in getting involved in Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer, we have a big opportunity coming up here very soon. We have a one-day tournament for up to 32 players that will be single elimination. And most of those matches will be restreamed here on Randomania. This will be happening on June 2nd, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be an 80% glitchless run using the same tournament flags as our most recent tournament. And if you want to join yourself, use the command !1shot to get information and sign up. Make sure you can join the Discord and sign up and get on board. We're looking for some runners.
Once again, !1shot, June 2nd, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, you best believe I'll be there.
Yeah, they'll be looking for some commentators too. Who knows? Maybe I'll sign up and join on that one.
That being said,
back to the race.
Yes, sir.
And
we see one of the most difficult levels in the game right there on Leslie Pro's screen.
Oh yeah, that's a tricky. And takes out by a P.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Human Mustard now entering the World 6 here. And you gotta feel for Ace right now. He has no idea what he skipped. Like, he has no idea how far behind he actually is now by skipping that pipe. Well, it looks like Leslie's taking no chances here. He's going to set up both the Tanuki suit and the Starman to get past this pipe section.
And for those wondering, no, I'm not going to join in the race. No one needs to see me fail that bad. Here's one thing. I'm good at talking. I am not that good at playing, folks.
Yeah, you and I are on the same boat there, my friend. I'm good at commentary. I am not a speedrunner. I could never do as good as these guys do.
We got a 5-star frog splash in the Ace Arrows corner here. He picked up 5 up for that one. But once again, what's he trading off here?
A lot of wasted time. Is Leslie also getting a 1-up from the end cards, heading into the fortress here.
And I don't even blame you for skipping that. But he can't.
Yeah, pulling up the hammer.
He's using the hammer and said, no way. World 7 Fortress is the worst.
You'd rather put up that with the World 8 tank stage here, which is a lot more tolerable.
And one of those, they have hammer bros, which makes it an action level, not a actual unlock level. Because if it's got an unlockable, like a boom boom, that just goes into the fortress pool.
Also, we should comment that we have our first forfeit of the race. Jetab has forfeited, unfortunately.
Oh. And he's one of the good ones, too, unfortunately.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
that's tough.
Oh my god, Leslie is going into the tank stage with a frog suit. You brave man, you!
You brave player, you! But not as brave as,
Oh! Inhuman getting gobbled up in the hammer suit!
Nom, 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 hammer
It's a loss you do not want, to lose a hammer suit like that.
Oh, and
now he's in the frog suit.
Bombarded with the Goombas and parent Goombas.
This is just a torture scene for all of our runners.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the torture chamber. This is what it is. We got a troll seed here.
Epic troll seed is more like it.
You know, I hate to say it, but you get the feeling that this is a shade seed.
Hey, we don't call those anymore.
I figured.
But if this does happen again, we may have to reconsider that option.
Because
it seems wherever I go, trolling follows.
Yeah. I will say this. You mentioned Leslie Pro being a brave person for going in that tank a frog suit. Do you remember the last race I called, right? The final of the tournament itself.
I think I remember that.
I showed you that clip. For those who have not seen it, I believe it was Mitch Flower Power who had a clear lead, about a 5-minute lead, actually a 2-minute lead. Instead of going into Bowser's castle, instead of going for the hammer suit, goes for the frog suit, and is going for the frog suit ending.
It backfired tremendously, from what I recall.
It was literally about a 10-second differential.
Ooh.
Big John and I were dumbfounded. Meanwhile, Leslie,
oh my god!
Up a music
Human Mother actually completed the World 7, the World 7 fortress over here in World 6. Right.
Golf clap. That's all I can say there.
Yeah. For those who are asking what a shade seed is, whenever I commentate a race, more often than not, the seed decides to be extra trolly that very day.
And every other race I've commentated until now have been rather smooth.
And then I show up. This is a curse that has followed me ever since my first race, and it seems that no matter what game I commentate, the curse continues.
Ace Arrow's gonna pick up a couple of end cards. He's got 3 already. And he's gonna end it there as well.
And
now,
top
does he actually go for it? Now he goes for it.
And now he's probably kicking himself.
Either that, or he says, you know, I'm gonna see if I can pick up a couple items on the way before I go moving forward. Yeah.
If he was just completing a level or two, I could understand that, but he did quite a bit before finally deciding to check that that pipe. I hate to say it, he wasted way too much time.
We'll see. We've seen like this is still we're just about to hit the halfway mark. He could run away with it. We say it, but how trolly this scene has been, he can very well run away with it.
We can see. We shall see. Though Leslie right now is the one that's got the clear lead here. As they're heading into the fortress, they're taking on another boom boom fight here. Their world, yeah, this is world 4 for them actually.
This is the fourth. This is the halfway point. They're about at the halfway point, I should say. Their fourth world so far 7136. Is the world distribution.
And it looks like both Human Mustard and Fonzie Dude running more end cards. In fact, Fonzie Dude gets a full card.
Yeah, he just run the gamut there. He's got a couple of hammers in there. We have hammers in those end cards.
That's always helpful there. As Leslie finishing up the next stage, gets an extra life from the end cards.
From the item cards, I should say, I guess.
And a free star man there for Human Mustard. We've got more big boss basses hiding around. And Ace Severo's taking another death, and still not having much luck here. Oh, we got a boss bass guarding the pipe there, but Leslie gets through.
Bertha playing goaltender at the very end of the level there, but not effective.
Yeah, but Leslie's got to be careful because Fonzie Dude is now right on his tail. So this race is starting to get very close here. We need to be careful.
Meanwhile, we have the Air Force on top with Fonzoid and Leslie Pro doing the float strats.
Oh,
almost got hit with the wrench. Great save. You said
clutch.
It. Great save.
Clutch save. Yeah, that was clutch.
Beautiful. And he takes on the boom boom. Boom, boom, and
Fonzoid
boom.
right behind it. They're almost in sync there. That's how close they are.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the end of World 6, we find both Leslie Pro and Fonzoid.
Meanwhile, Ace Severo's P-winging his way through the sky stage there. I was having some trouble earlier, and already, I forget which Koopa this is.
I believe that's Lemmy, but I will double check.
Yeah, I believe that is Lemmy. That sounds about right.
Lemmy Koopa.
Oh, look at the strategy there. Lost his Tanuki suit at the end, but still managed to get the fight. And that keeps the lead going as they are now still ahead as Fonzoids did get knocked back.
Meanwhile, we'll find out what the freebie is here.
Thank you for flying Koopa Airlines. We know you have a choice in ships and appreciate your business.
Bing bong.
And we
have a hammer in World 5. You actually get to hear one of my favorite running gags. But not until we get the tower.
Oh dear.
We need the spiral tower first.
I am afraid. I am very afraid.
Don't worry, it's a good one.
Well, you say that.
Well, I know it got a couple of chuckles the first time I said it. But we got some work to do before we do anything else. Anything else, Ace Arrows. With the end cards, gets That's one. And that's about it. I think that was two.
Also, Fonzoid finishing up the airship in the Tanuki suit got the special message there. A wild Tanuki appears. Command.
Yipper. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro taking his sweet time. He's gonna finish it.
Also, I can just imagine Mario sitting in the castle being told that. I'm like, I am not the Pokemon.
And hey, we got a world 1-3. So if we go behind the scenes, we'll get a peek at what is hiding behind the curtain. And for those wondering, there are no whistles. It's still warpless. But he saw the fire spitting thing. He says,
"Yeah,
nope.
that one's not gonna let him through."
Wrapping that. You shall not pass. But he picks up 5 up. He gets a 5-star frog splash out of the deal. Do we compensate with a mushroom house visit? No, we don't. We go straight through. And past, we have Hammer Brother number 1, which is a Fire Bro. Actually, no, that's a Hammer Bro. Music box there.
Probably one of the most useless items, unless, you really need it.
And it's been used before to great effect as well, so it's the least useful, yes, but not useless.
Fair enough.
If you want to skip a few Hammer Brothers at the very last level when you wanted to pick up the pace and save a few seconds, shave a few seconds off, I've seen that happen. So.
One thing I've always noticed about this particular stage that Leslie just finished up is that when you grab the coins, the starry pattern behind it is brighter behind those than they are the rest of the wall, the back wall.
Yeah.
I was always curious about why that does that.
Meanwhile, meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, excuse Fonzoid as he kisses the sky.
Oh, God. Really? You had to go Hendrix.
I had to go Hendrix. Come on. See, I told you you'd like it. Meanwhile, he breaks the lock and straight to the fortress.
Urkbar in the chat certainly got a laugh out of it, that's for sure. Anyway, Fonzoid now taking on the Boom Boom there in the fortress. Very nice quick fight there. Just 2 levels away from the airship here.
Yep.
Oh dear.
And we have our 3rd hand level, so that's the last of the free hammer suits you're gonna get. Maybe not as free.
Oh, takes a death. There. Thankfully, they got a few lives to spare.
I spoke too soon.
Maddie, you have suffered from what we like to call foot and mouth disease.
Yeah, I know. I know symptoms. Open mouth, insert foot. It has happened before. Take 2. Fonzo picks up his 3rd hammer.
Did you really just pull your clapperboard for that?
No, that was just me. I don't have that clapperboard. I got rid of that thing years ago.
Anyway, back on topic here. Leslie tried to work their way into the maze. They got that. Oh, that dungeon's never fun. But he gets through. But Fonzoid has taken quite the lead here. He's been behind for most of this race, but now he is catching up and taking the lead from our other runners as he enters the airship first. And he is trying desperately to hold on to those to the Hammer Brothers too. Oh, Leslie taking a death in the lava. Same level that Fonzoid died in.
Cheap Cheeps, and the Cheap Cheeps got in his head.
And a very quick fight there against Larry Koopa.
Now we have, I believe we have two and
levels.
4 left.
2 and 4. So which is it going to be? Are we going to the desert? Or are we going to the big small world? Oh God, I actually get that reference. I actually get that. I'm a brother in the castle. Thought you want to know. Flop.
Yeah. That's Monty Python, isn't it?
No, that's Harry Potter.
Oh, because I always thought it was Monty.
That's from the. No, that's a Harry Potter reference. That's from the first movie.
Okay.
Yeah, troll in the dungeon. Thought you would have known. Yeah, Urkbar knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm surprised they actually added that reference. That's an interesting one to choose. Meanwhile, Fonzie Dude now heading through another dungeon here. This is actually the World 1 dungeon. Even I recognize this one. He's heading up to the secret exit.
Picks up a mushy. Still useful.
True. Could have been better. Could have
been better. Could have been worse. We broke some locks on the way though, so we're skipping most of the level here. At least on top with Fonzoid is right now, at least. We have World 5-1 on the screen up there as well. And he makes it through with a bunch of Paragoombas floating around there.
Indeed. And 4 Ace of Arrows is stuck way behind. He's just now getting to Lemmy Koopa. Well, Leslie just now finished with a quick kill there on Larry Koopa.
Oh, and he goes down.
Ugh. Those balls of his are not fun to get around.
Nope. And here's the one thing you don't want in the pyramid is a star.
No.
He'll have to go right back at the beginning and reset the board.
Yep, not fun there.
He knows not that block now.
Yeah, you need those spiny beetles shells to break through the blocks. Otherwise you can't get through. But he's getting through very much quicker now. And he needs to be careful because Leslie is right on his heels.
Meanwhile, Ace Arrows duking and diving, dodging and diving here.
They'll dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Gets caught by the balls, but he takes Lemmy down.
Made the sacrifice play and it paid off. But Fonzoid taking a dent to the Hammer Brothers.
That's never fun.
Oh, and Boss Bass is out for blood again.
The boss, guess who's back? Back again. Big Boss Bass. Tell a friend.
And Fonzoid picking up an anchor from the Hammer Brothers suit. That means if he does die, the airship will be anchored down and won't be a problem.
Actually, I can tell you right now that doesn't work here. In Randomizer, it is a wild card.
Ah.
Yeah, a little factoid for you folks out there. It could be anything. So if you get 2 or 3 hammers, you get at least 1 item guaranteed, but it's not the anchor.
Yeah. Normally, in the vanilla game, the anchor would weigh down the airship to keep it from floating off if you died. But here, we don't have that, so the airship does not leave, so we don't have to worry about that problem.
The airship is the castle. That's it. And again, another thing to make sure to keep things from, losing time and things of that nature.
Indeed. And Fonzoid now already at the end of World 6, or World 4 in this case. Now just has to make it through the airship, and then they'll be on their way to the desert. Meanwhile, Leslie trying to dodge some spikes there in the other dungeon area. And it looks like we haven't been watching Human Mustard. He's right on Leslie's heels.
Yeah, caught up there.
Yeah, very impressive. But that again, Ace of Arrows, that time wasted in World 3 has really come back to haunt him. He is still stuck all the way back at World 5.
Meanwhile, what's the status on the chat, by the way?
No winners yet announced. Still keeping my eyes peeled on it. We probably will be seeing it done before too long. And we get a leaf there for Bonzoid.
And we finally hit World 2. We break a lock. No, we don't. We're out of hammers.
Yeah. And he was trying to see if the anchor would turn into a hammer, but it did not pay off.
Did not. Good idea, though. If you have an anchor, it might be a hammer. So
it was worth the risk. One of the most boring stage engines, waiting for that shell to clear out all those blocks. Fun to watch, but not much you can do during it.
It's a Rube Goldbergian level.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And we got another end card.
You gotta wait for that tunnel to clear. Meanwhile, we have one of the another one of the demo levels, one of the basic levels, the lost levels, I should say. And here we go again. That's cleared up.
Very quick fight there, or a very quick clear there for Fonzoid, as Human Mustard going to take on the end card right before heading to the boss. And Fonzoid now hammering it up as he heads into. Oh no! World 6 dungeon.
And you could easily clear this by using the P-Wing strat, or at the very least, if you have a raccoon. But obviously, he wants to clear it with the hammer suit, which, hey, not a bad idea.
As long as he doesn't hit any of those waffles, as we call them, the nuclear waffles, he should be good. It gets right through, straight to Boom Boom, and from up there,
and boom,
one shot, one kill.
One shot, kaboom.
Well, he did have a hammer left. He used it to zip right on through, straight to the pyramid. Well, obviously, it's not the pyramid this time. Oh God, it's this stage. The endless hallway of chompers. And ladies and gentlemen, we can announce we have our first winner. Classic Gamer 88 is finished in first place with an official SRL time of 40 minutes and 12 seconds.
Wow.
And Paradox 64 right behind him with 40-16.
So we have some boss players, ladies and gentlemen.
Two winners back to back within 4 seconds of each other.
Wow. So they've obviously people have found the way around around the trolls.
Indeed, and holy cow! I just realized Human Mustard has caught up and is now literally
we got a practical three-way tie here coming into coming into HE double hockey sticks, or as I like to call it, the Great Equalizer. we have a run for a three-way. We have a three-way race going on here, folks.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Leslie is a little bit behind because they still have to run through World 2. But oh my, is this race getting ever closer here?
Oh, okay, so it's a two-way race now. I should apologize. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
And they get an anchor going into the final stage.
Now, the anchor doesn't do anything other than just a wild card, so we still don't know what that anchor is.
It could be a difference maker. Now, Right now, Human Mustard has a very distinct advantage. He has a Hammer Brother suit on. That might make it a little easier if he can hold on to it. Which, for this first stage, no problem whatsoever.
At this point, you want that in your inventory more than anything else.
That's true.
But we'll find. Meanwhile, Alfonso's got to check his pipe. He's got to take a look. He's in the dark room. And so the Human Mustard. And they both have the World 5 Fortress in the ground to contend with. I think at this point, they're both looking to clear up the path. And as many paths as possible, so once it's time to actually check the pipes. Because usually, if it was God Pipe, we'd have a race here, but...
Yep. Both getting a pretty good kill there on Boom Boom, clearing out that area.
Fonzo, you gotta check the cleared up pipe here. He's gonna get the shortcut.
But he doesn't have a hammer, so he can't break the lock.
Can't break the lock to check that, so we'll have to go around. Checks door number 2. He gets the end of the shortcut, so that completely null and void. So it's either the dark room required or the hand bridge required. And a hand, no, dark room required. And we have a vanilla super tank to deal with.
Oh, and look how close they are. They are literally within half a second of each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are on our way home.
And ladies and gentlemen, Proa 007 is finished in 3rd place with a top of 43.47. And Ryko Rider has finished in 4th place, tied with Justin Mann, 114, both with a time of literally with a second apart, 43.55 and 43.56.
So we're fighting for sixth place, essentially.
Yeah, but
Alfonso has to lead in this particular 4-way, and both have the hammer suit. One tried to get the glitch going. That did not work. He goes straight forward for it. He only lost a second of time. He's gonna go for the glitch. He goes.
Got it. He's going through. Oh, this is going to be close.
This is going to be close. If Fonzo could keep the hammer suit, it's over. He's got it.
Oh, that was close. But he's in.
He's got it.
And he's down.
And down goes the Koopa. Meanwhile, Human Mustard with a beautiful clip all the way to Bowser's lair, but
Indeed.
He'll finish up just behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can announce Fonzoid has indeed finished in 6th place with an official SRL time of 45 minutes and 8 seconds. And as we enter the door, we're waiting on Human Mustard, and he goes in with a time of 45.17. And Bubba7 is just finished in 8th place with 45.30.
And hopefully soon enough we'll find one of those people to join us in the chat room as soon as we can. We'll bring one of the. Let's see if we can get Fonzoid in here.
I'm asking him in the SRL channel as we speak.
Perfect, thank you. We'll, of course, keep the timer going for the last 2 people on the screen here.
Indeed, but still, what an amazing race. Okay, Human Mustard is not going to be able to join us tonight, unfortunately, but he does have a GG to the chat.
And a GG indeed.
Meanwhile, looks like Leslie getting close here, finishing up in here in the last stage. All right, Fonzoid is likely going to be joining us here shortly, so we should be able to get them in.
Setting up as we speak.
Unfortunately, Ace Severo's taking another death there in the Hammer Brothers stage.
And another.
Oh, this Hammer Brothers out for blood. As Fonzoid joins us here in the channel now. GG to you, my friend.
Oh, hello. How are you guys?
Doing good, doing good. You had a race.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of issues with the seed. I mean, the seed was fun. It was really good, but
I can imagine.
But some stages with some boss basses involved on them was like wow.
The boss basses were out for blood. They were like in half the stages you guys played tonight.
Dude, I remember one stage when one boss bass like ate me like in midair, like it was flying through the sky and I was falling and then he just ate me. I don't know what happened there. It was just so weird because I died like from boss basses like I don't know like 5 times tonight, and when I already died like 4 times, then that happens and I was like, dude, can I die in any other way, please? It was so weird.
Yeah, you were the poor soul who kept getting omnommed by the boss bass.
Oh yeah.
And yet, you know what? To your credit, you still managed to pull out you were the first of our 4 featured runners to make it to the end here.
Oh, that's nice.
You were literally just ahead of Human Mustard, and Leslie is just now getting to the Bowser stage as we speak.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that I made some good choices with my inventory management, but besides that, I died a lot, so that's why I'm not happy with how I played tonight, but I don't know. I believe that made me be, I mean, not end so terribly, I guess. So, how do you feel, guys, about this seed? Did you enjoy it?
It was fun to commentate, but it was trolly as all hell.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
4902 for Leslie Pro, who finishes up.
Yep. Well, actually, the official SRL time is 49:05.
That's what I read on screen, but there you go.
True. That timer's though. Yeah, I always got to go by the official SRL time. Nonetheless, Leslie will be joining us here shortly. But still, whatever.
I was thinking about the overworld map that we had in tonight's seed, and it was really nice actually. We got World 3 free, and also World 8 wasn't that trolley? I mean,
yeah, World 3 especially. My God, holy crap!
Yeah, for a second we thought we thought Handbridge was going to be a required, and then you found that one tunnel through the dark room.
Oh yeah,
And then we get the action zones here.
Yeah, it was a fun seed.
And we can also confirm Armorita has finished in 10th place with a time of 50:15. And we have Leslie waiting for us here if someone wants to bring her in, or bring him in.
Okay, well, anyway, guys, I just came to say hello, to give some thoughts about this seed, but I gotta go. So enjoy the rest of the race, and
You go relax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GG, Fonzoid.
Oh yeah, I'm
Very
gonna go. It's really weird. Like you're supposed to play this for fun and to relax, and now I'm actually gonna go and relax somewhere because this seed wasn't for me to do that. Okay. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye.
Meanwhile,
Right now, our eyes are on Ace of Pharaohs here, who's just now getting to the desert stage, unfortunately. And Leslie now joins us here in the channel. Leslie, GG.
Thanks, guys. Well, that seed was a thing. I'm not sure where I should begin with. Some of those deaths, I have to admit, that one where I'm doing the P-speed off the airship, I'll admit, I had a laugh at that one because that was just silly. Some of those deaths were accidental. A couple of others not so much. Like noping out of Lost Auto Scroller, noping out of 7F2. Those were on purpose. Those other deaths, not so much.
I get the feeling.
Yeah, though, you gotta admit, You had to have been ecstatic when you got to World 3 and saw how quickly that one went through.
Yeah, I'll take a world free on any day of the week. Although against Wendy, that's never free, because let's just say I've had some death. We've all had our share of deaths on that one, and that's never fun.
And you guys had the run of Big Bertha eating up everybody left and right. Eat too.
Yeah, there was like half the stages had a boss bass hiding in it somewhere. It was like, gee, he was out for blood tonight.
Yeah, Boss Bass was out for blood, but he was not getting the blood. He was not getting me tonight. It was basically like that one run I had where I just basically had to jump out of the water at 3-8, and I just yelled "Olay" like an idiot. Just fun. But well, tonight, if anything, it was more like I was just too fast for him.
Yeah, you Tim did do a pretty good job dodging him. A couple of the others, like Fonzoid, did end up getting eaten up quite a few times. And the only reason we're still waiting on Ace of Arrows right now, he took too long. He didn't check the free pipe for quite a while in World 3.
Oh no!
He just straight up went to World 1 to level 1 and going, "I'm gonna do the thing."
He did like a quarter of World 3 before he finally like, you know what, let me go check that pipe. Oh wait!
Oh god, at least he didn't full clear the world. That would have been... Oh boy. That would have been a moment. Mostly, lately, I've been heavy with the Link to the Past scene, with the App Rando tournament going on. But this is still a lot of fun to play. That's for sure. Because I felt as it got going, we get into World 5, 6, 7... I'm starting to feel a groove, and then I look over at the IRC after I take out Bowser, and I'm like, wow, winning time was that close to a sub 40? Wow.
Yeah, you guys did good tonight.
Yeah, this was a good speed overall. I kind of flubbed the card game a bit, but by the time I got through it, I realized, well, we got one cloud, that's pretty much it, don't need to do it again, then I entered it again anyway, so it was like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, also, Classic Gamer 88, one of our other winners in the chat. Always check your pipes in rando. Amen, brother.
Amen to that, because you do not want to miss missing a pipe in SMBC rando is akin to missing a chest location in a Link to the Past rando because you could get punished.
As someone who commentated plenty of Link to the Past Randomizer, I can agree with this. And yeah, and also in World 8, you know, finding that pipe that take you straight past the hand section, you know, skipping that completely. Oh, that was a relief.
Yeah, absolutely. Hand bridge can be the ultimate troll at times, and thankfully tonight it did not come into play. Because that first pipe went right to the dark area, and I thought, okay, if I wind up in the corner, I'm set, because I have 2 clouds. But that didn't come into play, so those clouds just sat there. I'm pretty sure some of our other runners must have made better use of that.
No, actually, I don't think we saw too many clouds use this seed, if I recall.
Huh. Oh, well.
I don't know if and maybe some of our other runners that weren't featured maybe have used a cloud or two, but as far as the 4 of you guys we were watching, nobody used a cloud.
Well, I usually want to skip the pyramid stage to go right to the airship, because at that point I'm like, okay, let's just get to World 8. Because we had lots of good items out there, didn't get to use them all though, but hey, that's better than running out when you're in a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Also, someone in the chat pointing out that apparently the reason why Ace has been off his game is he's actually dealing with some health issues right now, so he's not thinking. That explains a lot. Yeah, when you're not when you're hurt, it can throw you off.
Yeah, that explains it. Let's hope Ace feels better soon, because being sick, being off your game health-wise, that's no fun.
No, it is not. I'm amazed he's even willing to play tonight. That just credit to his passion to keep playing even through the pain, through whatever pain he's going through.
Yeah, definitely.
But speaking of it, he has entered World 8 now. He is finally towards the end. All he's got to do now is go through those last few stages, and hopefully he takes the right paths to not get thrown off even further. Oh, and takes an immediate death to the Koopas.
Good news there, though. He's got plenty of lives. And there it is. The anchor was indeed a music box.
Yeah, I found that one on my side. I was like, okay, it's the anchor.
Because we were
Let's see what it
wondering,
does.
wait, so nothing was, nothing, so the anchor was nothing, and now we find out. It helps to have the musical cues, but, you know.
Yeah, I found that one out when I got the music anchor the first time. I'm like, okay, great, let's see what this does. I hear the music and I'm like, womp, 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 that's a nothing.
There it is.
I have practiced that many a times for what I do.
And the timing was perfect.
Oh, free extra life there for, well, he had it, and then he lost it.
Well, I'm gonna jet out of here, guys. GG on the race this week, and hopefully I'll be back again soon in future weeks.
Well, GG to
GG
you
to
as
all
well,
the
Leslie.
runners.
GG.
GG to you as well, Leslie. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you have yourself a fantastic night.
Yep, you as well, and here's to hoping the tournament I'm in keeps going well, too.
Alright, so all our eyes now are on Ace of Arrows as we're finishing up this race here. Taking on Boom Boom! Nice quick fight there. At least that recovers from all the pain he's been dealing with.
And as we discussed earlier, not checking the free pipe. There it is.
Yeah, he's checking this time. He's checking his free pipes to make sure he can get through. Yep, go in there. That's the pipe you want to go into. Once he exits out, he'll be right there perfectly. Well, he didn't make the same mistake twice this time.
Nope. Check the free pipe. Got right on it.
Now he just has to zip through this last tank stage.
Anybody else finished, by the way? We haven't checked the chat as much.
We've had quite a few. I think we've had two more. Claris.com finished on 11th with 51.10, and Great White Hope finished in 12th with 55.43.
There you go.
So we're down to... Actually, Ace is going to be our last place winner. He's going to be last place, unfortunately. Because everyone else on the list is already finished. Yeah, he's the last one.
Oh, and gets caught by the laser. He loses his hammer suit.
Oh, as if he wasn't having enough pain
Yes.
going for him. He's going to have to finish this up the hard way now.
Mm-hmm.
Can he at least get the shortcut? No, he can't.
No, and he gets caught
he's-
between the boo.
He's got to take another hit. Oh, that is just brutal. Poor Ace, just having no luck here.
It's as if he didn't check his free pipe, and it went all downhill from there.
Yep, now he's just gonna make it through this last statue room, but he gets
No,
through.
he gets caught by the flame.
He got sniped.
Boo.
But in other news, in respect, he does have another chance now to finish with the hammer suit. He had another one in tow, so he's gonna be able to use that and try one more time to see if he can survive it.
Take two. Cut that. Oh wait, it's live. It's in. Dangs it. Oh, now he's not messing around. He killed that boo with that hammer suit. Picks up the free life.
Gets
and
the
we're back
shortcut.
in true. We're back in true now.
Now all he's got to do is survive this last room. Nicely done. Watch out for the fireball. He's Gotta
And
get
he
to the
does
end.
that.
We're gonna have a quick fight here, folks.
He
Nicely
takes
done.
him down. Ah, throwing hammers to the tune of the music. Very nice.
Indeed, and he finishes up with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 39 seconds. Unfortunately, like we said, he is in 13th place. That is last place here. He is the last of our runners to finish. And he also puts a comment, I did dumbs.
Oh, no. Well, at least one is brave enough to admit it.
It happens.
Oh, poor guy. But will he be joining us? I
I'm
wonder.
checking with him now. I wouldn't blame him if he doesn't, considering he's not feeling too good. But while we're waiting on that, if you guys enjoyed our runners tonight, make sure you give all 4 of them, Leslie Pro 04, Human Mustard, Fonzoid, and Ace of Arrows a follow on Twitch. Also, shout out to our restreamer, Yanni Man, who helped put the stream together for us. And of course, myself, my co-commentator, Matty J. Matty, always a pleasure working with you, my friend.
Oh yeah, always. Same time tomorrow?
Not exactly untrue. Yeah, if you guys follow Natty's link there at RVT Entertainment, we'll be doing a stream of our own tomorrow, but that's for us. All right, no word from Ace yet, unfortunately. I don't think he's going to be joining us.
Well, yeah, we'll have to. I think we'll have to say goodnight for now, then.
Indeed. Make sure you give all of our Randomania channels a follow here. To give you guys a rundown, let me go ahead and pull up the schedule for you real quick. We do have quite a bit of races going on this week. Not just for Mario Bros. 3, but for all different times. We have a Super Mario Land 2 Randomizer League race tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. between Slash Infinity and Oh Dear. At 4 o'clock, we have a Legend of Zelda 1 Randomizer Battle Royale. Boomstick Fun is the theme for that one. If you know what that means, you know how good that's going to be. Happening at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And at 9 p.m., just recently announced, is a Final Fantasy 2.10 Randomizer Showcase. Oh, and looks like we have a Ace of Arrows in the chat here. Ace.
Yes, we do. Hello, lovely people.
GG.
Yeah, I did a lot of dumbs in the first half. I knew immediately, the moment that I realized I was using my typical worthless splits instead of my rando splits, that tonight was not going to be a good night. And I made all the bad decisions in the first half. Luckily, my second half kind of saved it a little bit. I was much better at executing my second half, and better decisions.
So this was a case of the brain was wanting to do one thing, and then and it was the wrong thing to do, unfortunately.
Yeah, I tried to make a lot of impulse decisions to try to catch up early on, and I realized once I hit what was World 2 that bit me in the butt. But hey, at least I got to kill Boss Bass for you guys several times, right?
Considering how many times he popped up, you had plenty of chances.
Luckily, he only actually got me once. And the moment that he did get me, I was like, you know what I'm going to do about this situation, and I clouded over.
Yeah,
I knew that wasn't going to be a good day.
Yeah, I gotta ask about one thing though. Why did you not check the free pipe in World 3?
You know, I'm not actually sure, and I typed into my chat once I realized my mistake that somebody should remind me to check that pipe, regardless of what's actually in there. Because I made it, I'm sure that you saw it, I'm sure that the chat saw it. I made it to 3-6, and then it was very obvious, probably to everybody watching, that I realized what I had done wrong, and I immediately went back and checked all the pipes.
Yeah, because like we'd already seen all the other runners finish World 3 before you would even realize what was going on, because they all checked the pipe immediately and paid and got the payoff.
And I'm one of the first proponents for free 3. You'd think I would check that pipe. Apparently my brain is not in my head tonight. I don't know.
Well, from what we hear, you haven't been feeling too well lately. Apparently you've been going through some shit at home.
Well, I mean, it's not with the family or anything, just physical condition.
Physical, that's what I meant. And also,
so I'm feeling pretty good tonight.
Yeah, also forget my French there. I don't know how that. I kind of.
Otherwise, I would have canceled or something. But I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, still.
It's
You know,
just
it
a matter of my brain apparently just wasn't wired for rando tonight.
It happens. It happens. But hey, you got through. You finished up. You know, even if you're the last to finish, you still finished. So that's better than nothing, right?
I did, and it was a fun time. I liked this seed more than I liked some of the other seeds previously.
That's true.
That seed that I tried to do on Dance Pad 2 weeks ago, oh my god, I had to forfeit halfway through that one. That was just an atrocious seed. I'm not sure if you remember that one.
I wasn't there for that, but maybe Maddie was. But, question. Are you going to be signing up for the one-shot tournament that just got announced?
Oh, they've announced the one-shot tournament? When is that?
That's going to be June 2nd, starting at noon.
I should be able to do that. I'd like to sign up for that.
All right, well, information's in the Discord channel, so if you want to check that out after the show.
And Mario 3 stuff that I can possibly get involved with is something I would be more than happy to join. I love this game inside and out.
Don't blame you. It's a classic for a reason, but nonetheless, I do think it's time for us to wrap things up here, but GG to you, Ace. Thank you for joining us here.
Absolutely.
And like I said, folks at home, if you guys want to sign up for check out all of our other tournaments coming up, we've got plenty more. Check the schedule to see what we've got coming around the corner. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing races yet to come. So make sure you give all of our runners a follow. Make sure you give all of our Randomania channels a follow. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for joining us as always. On behalf of everybody here, my name is The Shades, and we'll see you guys next time. Rock on!
Good night, everybody.
Good night.